Hello, I'm Cindy Sheehan, and on this rainy day here in California, I'd like to welcome you to Lifestyles of the Poor and Infamous, our very first show. On this show, I'd like to show you my crib, but this show's not called Cribs, it's called Lifestyles of the Poor and Infamous. I rent the master bedroom in a house in a working class neighborhood. One of these, what you call cracker boxes. There's 6 people living here. We have about, 1,500 square feet. And of course I have use of the kitchen. I think our lifestyles as Americans are very, very wasteful and very unnecessarily, there's my Thomas Kincaid. I'm waiting for my friend Anthony Frieda to update that for me. I had him on my show. He adds drones and he donates the proceeds to Cindy Sheehan Soapbox. So anyway, I don't think people really need, an adult really needs more than 400 square feet, but this, you enter my domicile and this is the closet. See my shoes? Not exactly Imelda Marcos, but all of those shoes, look, are flip-flops or exercise shoes. I have a few pairs I can wear that aren't exercise shoes or flip-flops. And these are my clothes. I try to really keep my lifestyle simple. And you can only wear like one outfit at a time, so why do people need? But I feel fortunate. I feel, look at the very first thing has a peace sign on it. There's some bathing suits hanging there. When I got home from Tour de Peace, my grandbabies made this for me. Welcome home, Gigi. See how they drew me pictures? I was gone for 3 months. We were very excited. But anyway, yeah, I don't see why. I feel fortunate because I do have, even though I've pared my life down, I still have so much, and I have a warm, dry place to live. I've had this pencil sketching of Einstein for probably about 30 years at least. And I know Einstein thought up the theory that made nuclear power and the nuclear bomb possible, but he also founded the first anti-nuclear bomb international society because of the, he was horrified at how it was used by the United States. Peace sign, that big peace sign somebody made for me in Asheville, North Carolina. Someone gave it to me. Here's Joan of Arc. I don't know, you can't see it because of the glare that much. A supporter sent that to me because he thought I reminded him of Joan of Arc. That sign right there says Go Gigi. My grandkids came out to support me in a 5K I ran. I wore that hat at Camp Casey in Crawford, Texas. These are pictures of Camp Casey right there. Photographs. I don't know how well you can see them. These are all my buttons I have collected throughout the years. My grandkids. You'll see a lot of pictures of my grandkids and my children. It's an award I got from the Cuban Five for helping them with their cause. That's an award that I got. This is Casey, a picture of Casey with the guy who played, I think, Q on Star Wars. Star Trek, The Next Generation. Casey really loved Star Trek and Star Wars. And so this is a picture of my 4 children, Casey, Carly, Andy, and Jane, when they graduated from high school. And there's a picture of Casey when he was in boot camp. This is another award I got. The big, most of my awards are actually in storage because I would never have room for all of them. I expropriated that harp glass from a hotel in Northern Ireland. Well, there's a picture of my daughter and I in a recent 5K we did. I had been sick, so I didn't do that well in it. That's Casey's teddy bear that he loved when he was small, and he chewed all the hair off. But as we go back, I want to show you my office. Right there, that's my office. This is my bedroom, living room, dining room, and office. There's my printer. Here's my wonderful, comfortable bed that when I travel all over the world, I love coming back home to this. My granddaughter calls it my cuddle bed because it is so soft and comfy. And there's a lot of peace stuff in my room. My friend John Gold gave me that peace rug. Hi, Toes. When I wrote the foreword for his book. And I have some Diego Rivera prints. Kind of a scoundrel in his personal life, but his political life, there was nothing to complain about. And I love this one because the Trabajadora works with such beautiful things, but her life is still so hard, but she has dignity and she has grace in that work. Here's a picture of my children, and all of these things hanging off my wall are things that people gave me. And I don't remember who gave them to me most of the time or where I got them, but I really appreciate that people think so much of me that they want to present their offerings of love to me. So my children, when they were younger, it's hard to see because of the glare. My friend Missy Beatty gave me that heart. My grandson Jonah colored that picture for me. So this is a room of comfort and love and memories, good and bad. Let me see, it's another Diego Rivera print that I have. And this is my very, 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 very tiny postage stamp TV that I have. It's in, contrast to the huge flat screen TVs, and holding it up because it's teetering is one of my Stephen King books and my Bible, so I found a use for that. And this is one of my bookshelves. This is where I keep most of my political books, but there's a Stephen King book there. I only kept political books and Stephen King books because Stephen King is my favorite author. Because I moved so much. I've moved like 11 times since my son was killed in Iraq, and I had given 10 books away, 10 boxes of books to our homeless shelter because when you move so much, even though books become your best friend, it's very hard to lug them all over. So I bid them a fond farewell and said they were going to go to a home where someone else could love them. My granddaughter bought me that. Well, my granddaughter got me that little koala bear at a yard sale. So even though I don't have that much in the way of physical possessions, and in the capitalist view of what is a success, who is a success, and I don't have any deal with Eucerin for product placement. That just happened to be there. But if Eucerin wants to send me a couple bucks to Cindy Sheehan soapbox, that'll be okay too. So by American capitalist standards, I don't have a lot, but everything I have means something to me. It has a backstory, it has a memory, it has that kind of value to me. It has heart value. I don't really have anything that has intrinsic value, and that's okay. I have this iPad that I'm filming this on. I have my computer. I have my cell phone. I have these few furnishings, my books, my mementos, and I do have a lot of mementos that are being stored somewhere else because I just don't have room for them. And I know that I do have this dry roof over my head, and I will never be homeless. I will always have a place to live, but I don't want an opulent place. I just want a place where I can be comfortable, dry, and cozy. And that's a human right. It's not a privilege. it's a human right. And when some people have so much, and millions, if not billions, have not enough, that's where the tragedy comes in. So I try to follow Henry David Thoreau's advice: live simply so others can simply live. So this was our edition of Lifestyles of the Poor and Infamous. This is Cindy Sheehan. Peace out for now.